Ontario Premier Doug Ford and Housing Minister Steve Clark were present in Mississauga for a news conference on Friday morning, August 11th, where they were inundated with questions about the Auditor General's report, which indicated staff favored certain developers with direct access to the Housing Ministry. The report also found the process lacked transparency and failed to consider environmental, agricultural, and financial impacts of the changes. When asked question on builders, Premier Ford passed on the question to Minister Clark, who reiterated that we are fixing the process. Let's listen in.
I'll pass that over to the Minister.
Yeah, as I said a couple of days ago, sir, there's a big difference between asking for information and disclosing government policy before it is. And we acknowledge in the Auditor General's report, it talks about changing the process around how we accept information. We're going to continue to work with the Auditor General. I'm not aware of the particular bill that the auditor spoke about in her report, but we're going to again cooperate with her, gain more clarity on the recommendations, but we've already started to implement them.
Premier Doug Ford also told reporters that no one had preferential treatment when it came to choosing what Greenbelt land would open for development days after a bombshell Auditor General's report suggested the decision-making favored certain developers with ministry access. Ford told reporters no one had preferential treatment. Let's listen in.
No one had preferential treatment. What we're doing is trying to build the 50,000 homes for people that need it. And the number one issue out there, Cynthia, is affordability, followed by the economy and jobs and healthcare. I've seen a lot of numbers, and you've seen them, and polls flying around all over the place. And their number one issue is affordability. That's what we have to focus on. And we're going to continue doing that. We're going to continue building the 1.5 million homes for average people.
Both the Premier and Minister Clark sidestepped further questions about the report by repeating the fact that their government will be implementing 14 of the 15 recommendations laid out by the Auditor General. The one recommendation they will not be implementing is re-evaluation of the green belt removal.
IPTV.